What's up, guys? This is impaKt, and this time I've got a little something different for you. Won't be going for a League of Legends guide or anything of the sort. I'll be doing a stream guide, how to configure your stream, what plugins you should be picking up, and pretty much everything that you need in order to get your stream to something that resembles mine. Because it's something that a lot of people have asked me about, and to be honest, I haven't found a single YouTube video that I feel like answers every single one of my questions, or answered every single one of my questions. So hopefully it's going to be something that I'll be trying to achieve with this video. So as you can tell, I am recording right now with OBS. So I'm going to be recording myself going over the configurations and then going over the plugins. And yeah, before I continue, all of the plugins I'll be referring to, everything that you need in order to set up your stream, is going to be referenced down in the video's description. So you'll have links to download everything that you need to download. But yeah, let's get it started. Oh, and before I start, microphone is the Razer Tiamat headset microphone. I'm not using my Blue Yeti because that's another room that I use for recording purposes. Pretty much. Alright, let's get this going. No, please do not talk to me right now. Please, no, get the fuck out of here now. Okay. Let's go over it. So, settings. This is the first things that you need to get done, the configurations. So let's go. The general is pretty much standard. You want to save profiles. I have one profile for record and another for broadcast for Twitch. But yeah, that's something that you need to name yourselves. You can, if you're just gonna stream or whatever, you can simply just have the Twitch profile there, whatever. Let's go over to encoding. So the usual encoder, the one that's recommended by Twitch, is X264. That's pretty much the compression that you'll be using. NVIDIA is pretty much NVIDIA NVENC is an encoder that's allowed by my graphics card, which is a GeForce GTX 770, if I'm not mistaken, but I'll get back to you guys on that. But I'm using QuickSync. So what is QuickSync? If I'm not mistaken, a few recent CPUs have actual onboard graphics cards, and they go unused by a lot of us gamers and content creators and whatever, simply because you usually have a dedicated graphics card. Now, you can use this to actually go through all of the stream processing without taxing your graphics card too much. So what happens when you start streaming is you notice a slight drop in FPS that goes higher and higher the more you tax your graphics card. But with this, you can pretty much use that onboard graphics card to process all of the information for you, and you can actually use your dedicated graphics card to just to play pretty much. So your FPS count goes up, and you can actually tax your onboard card a little bit more, and you can get more quality out of your stream if your CPU allows you to use QuickSync. If you're not sure, you can Google QuickSync and try to find out if your CPU is there and if you can use it, and if so, sorry about that, and if so, how you can actually turn this on. Now, I'm using CBR, don't really know what this is. I think it enhances quality a little bit. I usually have it turned on. There's a lot of things here that I probably won't be able to answer too much, like get into a lot of detail. Now, as for the max bitrate, I was streaming at 10,000 kbits. I was streaming at 10 megabit upload. The reason why I'm not doing this right now is because Twitch actually is requesting every single partner to lower the bit rate down to 3.5. But I was streaming at 10 megabit, and 10 megabit is the bit rate that I'm using for this video as well. It's going to be compressed further, like when I go into Sony Vegas. So the quality that you'll be seeing on the video is not the final quality, the quality that you'd get on stream, but it should be close to it. You can use the custom buffer size if you want to, if your connection isn't that stable or something like that, so you have a little backup of information, so the stream keeps running smoothly. I don't usually use custom buffer size right now. I've used it in the past, but I don't think I actually need it. Let's go over onto broadcast settings. So this is the broadcast settings for, these are the broadcast settings for record, but if you want to stream, you want to select live stream over here, select your streaming service. Now the server that I use is Amsterdam, simply because it's the server that has the lowest ping. So it's the most stable connection, plus it's located in the backbone of European internet connections, so it is more stable to broadcast to Amsterdam from Portugal. So that's why I'm doing this. You can actually check the ping to every single server on this list by downloading a plugin called Server Ping, and then you pretty much go over there and you can check. You can easily check the servers that have the lowest ping, so you can easily select the ones that suit you the best. So in my case, that could have went for either London or Amsterdam, but once again, since Amsterdam's in pretty much the backbone of internet connections, I went for Amsterdam. Nope, let's not save this. Live stream. Yeah, auto reconnect in case you get disconnected. You place your stream key over here, and that is pretty much everything that you need to do in the broadcast settings. Let's go over to the video settings. As I told you guys, I have an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 770. Even though you're using an onboard graphics card with QuickSync, you still have to select your dedicated graphics card here, because it's the one that's actually getting image into your own monitors, or monitor if you only have one. I have the custom resolution set here, and I have no downscale, and I set my stream to 50 FPS. Now, if you don't want to stream at 1080p because you're streaming at, let's say you have a 3.5 megabit upload, you may want to tune the resolution down a little bit, so the quality actually goes up a little bit as well. But I'm streaming at 1080p. Now you can just select a downscale. You can downscale the resolution to, say, 720, and everything will be automatic. Everything will be adjusted automatically. Now you can also just copy the resolution from over here, so 1280 to 720, place it over here, but then you'll have to automatically adjust everything on your scenes. The difference is, if you select the base resolution over here, you're not going to be taxing your graphics card or your onboard graphics card with downscaling purposes or whatever. As for FPS, I have 50 FPS. If I streamed more first-person shooters, FPS, yada, I would place 60 FPS over here, but since I stream mainly League of Legends, I don't think it's worth stepping it up a little bit. As for audio, I have the desktop audio device, microphone audio device. It's pretty much standard. As for advanced, I found that QuickSync preset, and this is going to be my configuration for QuickSync, by the way. I figured I could stream at a better quality with balanced over here. Now, if you have a really high-end CPU, you're probably going to get a lot better quality if you go for QuickSync preset 1, but my quality seemed to become a little bit better with the balanced. I am not sure why. And then the encoding profile is actually going to be main, not high. Keyframe interval, you want to set that as 1 because that's pretty much standard for Twitch if you stream for twitch.tv. And that's everything that I actually do on my configuration. That's the configuration. That's my own config. You want to, the main thing that you want to adjust is the bitrate. You want to adjust the bitrate according to your resolution, the FPS that you'll want to have, and your own the bit rate or the upload rate that your ISP gives you. So let's say you have pretty much a similar ISP to the one that I have. My ISP gives me 20 megabit upload. You can stream at around 15 megabit upload, so you have that 5 megabit upload just in case, and so you don't lag when you're playing anything. If you have, let's say, 5 megabit upload, maybe 3.5 is a good number to go for, and it's actually the recommended number for Twitch streams. So yeah, that's gonna be it, but be really careful about your max bitrate because it defines the quality of the stream. At the end of the day, this is what will define your stream's quality. You can also Google bitrate calculators if you like, and yeah, you'll find them easily. Now, as for scenes, I have a few different scenes. I'm just going to go over them really quickly. This is the scene that I use when I'm ending the stream. This is the scene that I use when I'm starting the stream. This is the monitor. This is the webcam. These I don't really use unless I want to record something. So I don't use these settings, or these scenes rather, live when I'm broadcasting. And then you have the spectate, which I use for to spectate games and for sub games. The overlay that I'm using right now, it's the most standard one for when I'm not recording League of Legends, and it's the one that I use for FPS games. Then you have the in-game overlay, and then you have the out-of-game overlay. Now, you don't have to have all of these settings. You can simply just go for an in-game overlay and stick with it, because that's what most League of Legends players do anyway. But I do believe that if you make a living out of streaming, you might as well just make an effort and make it as pleasant to watch as you possibly can. So yeah, it's something that I like going for. I like to give you guys a cool graphic layout and a dynamic look, a dynamic stream look, instead of just making you guys look at pretty much the same screen through the entire duration of the streaming session. Let's go over to this scene again, and let's go over the plugins that I use. So this is pretty much monitor capture. I'm using monitor capture, not game capture, because game capture seems to be bugging OBS for some reason. The webcam is pretty much, you go on to add and the video capture device. It's pretty simple. The overlay that you see over here is a PNG file, so it's an image with transparency. I did that on Photoshop, and I just add that on top of my monitor. So you can see that it's always placed on top of my webcam and monitor. Now, the plugins that I'm using, because nothing that I mentioned before is a plugin, I don't think. This is the latest donation. This is pretty much this is something that comes on with the OBS, the import text file, whatever. You just go. You right-click on sources, add, and then text, and you put whatever you want to. And instead of entering text, you go on to use text from file, and you browse your computer and select the file that has the latest donation name. Now, how do you get this latest donation name? That's pretty simple. It's another plugin, and you can see that I'm using a plugin right now. This is Stream Tip Alerter. So what it does is it pretty much it shows me the latest donations. It pops the sound if need be, and it also saves the names of the top donators, latest donators, and whatever onto TXT files. So these are the files that you'll then need to import using the text the text file import on the sources window. So it's pretty damn simple. It may need some getting used to in the beginning, but that's pretty much it. Top donation is pretty much the same thing. Latest subscriber is another plugin that I'm going to show to you guys. This is SubAlert. And what SubAlert does is you can configure sounds, you can configure animations, you can configure pop-ups, but I only use it so it saves a file with the name of my latest subscriber, so I can then add it, and yeah, you get to see what the name of the latest subscriber is, and that's on the bottom side of the overlay right now. The way that you import the name of the latest subscriber is pretty much the same. You just search for the TXT file and import it. Now, the new sub is another plugin. This is CLR browser. This is the pop-up, by the way. I'm just going to show to you guys how this works. I'm going to go over onto here, and I'm going to set and preview true, which is going to make the animation pop up.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love.
I know. Yeah, it pops up. it pretty much pops the sound as well, and it's pretty simple to configure. But this is a plugin. This is CLR Browser, and what you want to do is add CLR Browser after you have it installed. You call it whatever you want to call it, whatever. And then you use a URL here. You choose the dimensions, and you can configure that on this. You can configure the CSS and the stylings on the CSS window. Let me just remove that because I don't think never mind. It didn't save. So let me just go onto Chrome over here and show you guys how this works. So you pretty much go onto Google. And this is for subscribers, by the way, but for followers, it's pretty much the same thing, the very same thing. So what you want to do is go on Google, and you want to type nightdev, or you can just use the link in the description, but whatever. And why the hell is this running? Oh, because I'm on Google. Okay. YouTube and Twitch is whitelisted. Fine. So you want to type nightdev, and you want to type subscriber alert, for instance. So that's going to be the subscriber alert. You say install. You click on install for OBS. You can install the CLR browser by clicking download. If you already have it, you can click next, and then you choose your Twitch username, your alert style. You can download the template. So I can choose use my own text centered. Click here for the template. Open it up on Photoshop, and then select it over here when it's done, and you can select the sound, which must be, goddammit, in OGG format, and you click next. It's going to give you the URL that you'll then add to the CLR browser configuration window, and dimensions and CSS, and it's pretty much done. That's it. That is all you have to do in order to configure your subscriber alert. And you can also do that for followers, for instance. Follower alert. Let's go install for OBS, next, and it's pretty much the same. Or you can even search for nightdev donation or tip alert. Install for OBS, next, and then it asks you for all this kind of information that you need to deliver, and you pretty much keep clicking next. And that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it for CLR browser, for pop-ups, for new subscriber, top donation, whatever. So what am I missing? Let me see. Oh, Now Playing. Now Playing is another plugin. So once again, what I do is I import a TXT file from the computer, and what gives me the plugin that gives me the TXT file is called SMG. I'm just gonna drag it over here, and that's the SMG. You can select a lot of different programs that you can use to listen to music or applications, whatever you want to call it, and you select the music player over here. So you can pretty much, I usually use Spotify, so I select Spotify, I click start, and if I start listening to a music, I hope YouTube doesn't screw me up over here, but if I start playing a music, apparently, yep, all good. It takes a while to actually update, but you can see that it now says Gwen Waves, open your eyes, and the thingy over here already updated as well, so that's what this plugin does. So let me get this over here. All good. And that's pretty much it. As for how I have my stream set up, this is going to be a 20-minute video. Holy crap! It's pretty damn simple. Once again, these are all PNGs. So this is the webcam. This is social. That's another a PNG with the social information. This is something that I don't know what it is. This is the subscriber pop-up, follower pop-up. This is the highest donation TXT file. This is the last donation TXT file. This is the latest subscriber TXT file. Now playing to the TXT file. This is the chat. Once again, chat is CLR browser. So I'm gonna give you guys links to how to configure this, but this is pretty much as the same as setting up a pop-up. The HUD is another PNG file. The monitor is the little thingy that you see on top over there, and the HUD is another PNG file. And the background, you can use an image to for your background. What I use instead is a repeatable video. So it gives the stream a totally different feeling. It gives it a more dynamic feeling, and I actually like that a lot. So that's what I went for pretty much. I did not make this video, the repeatable video that I use on my background, but that's pretty much it. And the rest of the scenes follow pretty much the same logic. So you can see here that's still the video. It's still a PNG file over here with those plugins. This is another PNG file. The chat is over here. The starting stream is exactly the same. And that's pretty much it. It's not. It takes a little bit of time to actually get used to all of these plugins. But if you want to take streams seriously, I do believe that they're worth your time. And the first time you actually do this, you kind of get used to it. So it's fine. Just managing everything may take a lot of getting used to, but I believe it's damn worth it. But since I'm talking about this, I should also show you guys how I have my my monitors and whatever set up, so you get a better sense of what I have to look at whenever I'm streaming. Now I know that this isn't something that a lot of people can afford, obviously, but I made an investment because I really wanted to take streaming seriously, and I want to offer you guys the best streaming quality that I can actually provide. So let's go on to webcam, and this is how I have everything set up. Pretty much. So as you can see, on the left side, I usually have OBS over here. So this is how I have my left monitor. So the SMG plugin, the music plugin, is over there. The donation plugin is right next to it. Then you have OBS. You have the I usually use that broadcasting area for, I mean the browser area for Facebook, Twitter, stream chat as well. The green bar is the sub alert plugin. So every time someone subscribes to the channel, I get a little pop-up there telling me the name of the person who just subscribed. This is the monitor that I use for to play, actually. So every single time, like everything that goes on in the middle of the stream is happening on this monitor. You can never see what's going on here or in my right monitor. And in my right monitor, you pretty much have, this isn't usually over here, you have Skype over here, you have Spotify, and then I usually have the Twitch dashboard over here. That's something that I don't have open because I'm not streaming. Pardon me. But that's pretty much how I have my things, everything configured. And then I have my webcam below my left monitor, like so. So yeah, that's pretty much how I have my stream configured. It's not final. I like to keep changing things on my stream, whether it's overlay, sounds, stream sessions, games, whatever. I don't enjoy doing the very same thing over and over and over again, because I believe that like I'm here to entertain you guys, and I think that I'm a serious believer that if you keep changing the way, making slight adjustments to the way the stream works, people will just keep following and keep showing up on your stream just to see if you're doing a little something different. I think doing the very same thing over and over and over again will slowly make people stop visiting your stream, and that's something that I want to avoid. I want to be as entertaining, as educational, and as stupid as possible. Pretty much. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I'm sorry about this. It's gonna be a 25-minute long video. I hope it helps. If you didn't agree with something that I said on my configuration, post that down below in the video, because, well, I'm always looking forward to new ways to improve the stream quality, and I don't have a problem with rectifying stuff that I told you guys that is not true on annotation forums. So if you see any annotations on the video, I probably made a poo-poo and said something that I shouldn't have, so I'm gonna rectify those on annotation form. And yeah, once again, all of the plugins will be in the video's description with links, so you can download them. If you have any questions, comment section down below. PM me on Facebook or Twitter, and don't forget to follow my stream at twitch.tv/impaKt so you get a better sense of how this all works. Hope it's useful, guys, and I'll catch you peeps next video. Peace out. What the fuck was that? Seriously? Peace out? I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot.